Greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is Andrew Kirchhoff, and welcome to my YouTube channel. That's right, I'm back. Yes, this is the first video of 2019. Yes, it doesn't have much fantasy involved, but this is just an update for you guys to kind of give you an idea of where I'm at and what you're going to see within the next couple days, couple months, and going into the 2019 fantasy football season. So I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing fine. So just a little update, again, you haven't seen my pretty face in a good amount of time, which, for some of you that hurts a little bit, but for some of you, maybe you needed the time off. No big deal. I needed the time off to recharge my batteries, really take a step back and reflect on how the 2018 season went from my perspective as a creator of content, how I could potentially improve myself, improve my content, because if I'm going to spend the allotted amount of time and effort and energy, I want to be able to create the best possible product for my audience, for my community, so you guys can find all sorts of fantasy enjoyment, content, laughs here and there throughout my videos. But most of all, I want to try to bring out the best possible fantasy football content, because that's predominantly what my channel is about. We're talking about the NFL, football and fantasy football, plain and simple. So obviously took a couple months, or about a month and a half off. No big deal, because during that time I was still working hard every single day in order to help improve this channel to the best it can possibly be. Yes, we're not there, we're not at the best, but we're gonna get there. With your guys' help, with your guys' support, I'm gonna eventually get there, and that's the goal, to become the best possible content creator I can possibly become, and try to bring out as much quality content and really put in a great amount of effort toward that. So, as I mentioned, I have been working on stuff. I have a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. So just to kind of give you guys, a little heads up, I listened to a lot of your suggestions. As I mentioned, I took a step back and I kind of reflected on how the 2018 season went. I have stuff like the podcast that many of you guys asked about. So you can listen to it on Apple Podcasts or wherever you find your podcasts. I've tried to look into that, and I'm getting that acclimated. I'm looking into creating, and I'm currently creating, a 2019 fantasy football draft guide / kit in order to help you guys dominate your drafts so you can start the season off right. I've also looked into other stuff, like many of you were saying, merchandise with like greetings and salutations, or some of my catchphrases that I can't help but say. Again, there's a lot on my plate, so be patient. A lot is coming down the pipeline, and that's why I'm releasing this video, to keep you guys updated. Other than that, the big piece of news, besides the fact that I'm back and I'm going to be making content every single week, is that tomorrow we will have the first fantasy football video of 2019 released. So if you haven't already, and if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button. But for those of you who are subscribed, click that bell notification button in order to stay updated with all the content coming out. It will give you a notification anytime one of my videos come out, if you're interested. And I'm feeling really good about this coming season. Yes, we're only in February, but honestly, I can talk fantasy football any day of the week, any day of the year, and I'll enjoy it. So without further ado, again, I want to thank you all for supporting the channel. I am back, and tomorrow we will have our first video of 2019 when it comes to fantasy football. So thank you again, and you guys will see me tomorrow. So until then, see you guys.